We want to get started because we have a few things we need to do tonight as we lead up to the grand opening and the christening of the Carius track and the Gramarosso gallery.
Everybody smile.
I was talking to one of my fellow coaches, Coach Weiner, and I looked over and I'm like, you know, it's kind of hard to believe that this is our home, this is our place.
I know that it's going to finally allow not only me but a lot of the coaches the ability to be able to train the athletes the way we know best that they should be trained. We should do pretty well. We got Jake returning this year, who went 18.5 inch last year, and he has trained really hard between then and now to continue to do well. We got a real good sophomore coming back, John Wood, who's a phenomenal young man, great technician, pole vaulter, good person. Steve Stack, a senior, who's coming back. Just was a hair off in national qualifying last year.
So we're pretty young in terms of the jumpers, on both on the long and the triple side. It's going to be interesting to see where we go. Potential's always good, but we see what kind of work we can get done. Annie, which is our veteran triple jumper, you know, she qualified last year, and I know it's one of her goals to qualify this year. And she's looking real strong right now. And then on the long jump side, we got a freshman, Joe, that could be really good. Our veteran senior, Kyle Hayes, he's looking pretty strong.
Bobby Kaputska has the best chance of being an All-American. He's only a sophomore this year, but he's got a lot of ability. He's just loaded with a lot of power and speed and athleticism. So he could actually be an All-American in more than one event if he just puts it all together. And then we got a fellow named Rick who's coming out for the first time. He transferred. He's technically a sophomore right now, and he's showing a lot of promise too. Be aggressive and finish it tough. That's better. There you go. That's a little better. There you go. And then we've got Chelsea Armstrong, who's really good in the shot and in the weight. And we've got Kathy. Kathy's another good thrower in the shot and weight. Those are probably our toughest people right there.
We've got one main jumper, Michelle Cuscione, is back from last year. She's a returning All-American, and we've talked about moving up on the podium at Nationals with her. We've got Matt Borchard back from last year. He had been a conference champion. Eric Oros is also back. He's a senior this year. Matt's a junior. The two freshmen coming in have both got PRs over 6'4". One of the freshmen, Zach Hirspink, in high school hit a mark that would have been a provisional mark also.
Team without me this year, I think they're still excited. From the sprint side, I know Cam Culpepper, he's a leader coming up this year, and also with one of the transfer students that we had that I actually had the privilege of running against when he was at the College of DePage, and he transferred over to North Central, and that's Dan Benton.
I'm hoping we win nationals because cross country's brought it home, and our pole vaulters are supposed to be really good, and I'm just hoping the sprinters can pull it in too. I'm trying to run the 4 and the 2 and possibly win the 4 either this year or next year at nationals, but I don't know. I mean, it's a goal that I have.
Some of our 4x4s all coming back that qualified for nationals, indoors and outdoors, hit the mark. We hope to get to the next step of get to the dance. Let's do some damage there. We got a lot of young sprinters again, so we're a young team. I think one of the neatest parts is that we got jumpers, sprinters, distance runners. We got a well-balanced team this year.
Now I'd like to invite the president of the college, Al Wilde, to say a few words. Al Carius has been at this institution for almost 44 years. It scares me when I look out there to realize that there are people here who are older than I am who he coached at North Central College. And as we saw with this national championship team this fall in Cleveland, he's still at it, along with Grammy, his faithful sidekick. And we are lucky. We're very grateful to have him. The Carius track is something special in all of our hearts, and it always will be. And the Carius culture, the culture where it isn't all about I, it's all about team. a culture where it's all about having fun even while winning, and winning well.
So, with no further ado, I would like to ask the men's cross country 2009 record-setting national champions to raise the flag.
They're running, yes. Looks like they made the first turn in 2 minutes. Looks like Hal Wilde, the president, is passing out Carius. McHale now is pumping. He's trying to do his personal best. They're now coming to the last turn. Al, being a good employee, will probably fall behind. This is awesome, the Carius track together. It's official. Thank you for coming. Thank you, everybody.
Under the big umbrella, this is North Central College. When North Central College football wins, we all win. When North Central College basketball wins, we all win. When North Central College track and cross country does well, we all do well. So we all benefit from that. When you get that kind of selfless feeling, you get a synergistic effect where every program getting a sense of pride from the other, and every program rises to a higher level.